Before the Hollywood fame, before the $8 billion in box office earnings, Jason Statham's story began on the cold streets of a small English town. Hungry, resourceful, and determined, he sold counterfeit perfume to strangers, not as a dare, but to survive. Poverty shaped his childhood, teaching him resilience and cunning. His path would not be paved with lucky breaks or mentors. Instead, it would be carved through years of pain, relentless discipline, and a single terrifying encounter that would test everything he had learned. This is the story of transformation. Early life, survival on the streets. Jason Statham was born on July 26, 1967, in Shirebrook, Derbyshire, a town where ambition was a rare luxury. His mother, Eileen, was a dancer, while his father, Barry, hustled to sell anything he could, from failing watches to fake perfume. The family lived without a safety net, forcing Jason to adapt early. By age 14, he was beside his father on street corners, learning to read people, pitch products, and survive humiliation. The street became his classroom. Every encounter built instincts, resilience, and a hunger for something that was entirely his. That hunger would guide him to two lifelong passions. Martial arts. Discipline through pain. The first of Jason's passions was martial arts. After long days on the streets, he trained in kung fu, kickboxing, and karate, embracing the precision, repetition, and pain each discipline demanded. The dojo became a sanctuary, a place where effort alone mattered, untainted by poverty or street chaos. Here, Jason discovered control over his body and mind, learning to channel frustration into skill. The discipline honed through martial arts would later define his action career, but in those years, it was about survival, strength, and building a body capable of withstanding hardship, a foundation no school or mentor could have offered. Diving. The dream. That almost was the second passion came unexpectedly. Diving. At 15, Jason discovered a rare fearlessness and grace in the air. He joined the British National Diving Squad, dedicating 12 years to perfecting rotations, dives, and the geometry of his body in flight. He competed in the 1990 Commonwealth Games and the 1992 World Championships, finishing 12th. Twice he stood on the cusp of the Olympics, only to fall short. The Olympic dream, a goal that consumed his youth, never materialized. Yet those years of training instilled resilience, courage, and precision, skills that would later save his life in ways no medal could. Failure and reinvention. The end of the Olympic dream could have been crushing, but Jason returned to what he knew best: the street. He sold fake jewelry and perfume, mastering persuasion and performance in an unforgiving economy. It was a harsh education, teaching him to read people, survive scrutiny, and embrace failure as a teacher. This period, while painful, laid the groundwork for his transformation. It also prepared him for the unexpected opportunity that would shift his life: modeling. His street-honed confidence, combined with a sculpted body from years of diving and martial arts, made him irresistible to the fashion world. From street corners to billboards. In 1997, modeling changed Jason's trajectory. Sports promotions spotted him training at Crystal Palace National Sports Center. His movement, posture, and presence translated naturally to campaigns for Tommy Hilfiger, Levi's, and French Connection. Daylight brought luxury ads. Night still brought street corners. The duality mirrored his life, navigating worlds of scarcity and abundance simultaneously. What seemed like survival became art. Each photo shoot and billboard required the confidence honed on the streets. His honesty and authenticity were palpable, traits that would catch the eye of a young filmmaker soon after. Meeting Guy Ritchie. The breakthrough. Jason's big break came when he met filmmaker Guy Ritchie during a French Connection campaign. Ritchie was casting for Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, a gritty crime comedy requiring actors who could embody the chaotic East London underworld. He tested Jason unconventionally. Impersonate a street vendor selling fake goods. Jason's years on London corners became performance art. He nailed it. The blend of instinct, survival skills, and street-hardened authenticity made him unforgettable. What felt like failure, the endless diving, the street hustles, became the very foundation of his talent. The skills once cultivated in obscurity would now define his career. Underwater survival. Strength, born of discipline. Jason's diver training proved its worth under unimaginable pressure. During filming, he was trapped in a truck 60 feet underwater in the Black Sea. Alone, in the dark, every instinct mattered. The training that had felt like failure, 12 years of diving and martial arts, was what saved him. He emerged alive, calm, and ready to continue. That terrifying experience crystallized a truth he had known. Since childhood, every hardship, every failure, every humiliation was preparation. Nothing he had suffered was wasted. It confirmed that discipline, perseverance, and resilience were more valuable than luck. Rise to action stardom. Following Lock, Stock, Jason Statham's career accelerated. His martial arts and diving background made him a natural for action roles, delivering precision, toughness, and authenticity. Films like The Transporter and Crank cemented him as a reliable action star. Each stunt, fight, and fall was grounded in real skill. Unlike most stars, he performed dangerous sequences himself, earning the trust of filmmakers and audiences alike. His past, poverty, rejection, and relentless training was inseparable from his screen persona. The very hardships that once seemed cruel became the fuel for a cinematic career few could match. Personal life, finding stability. In 2010, Jason met Rosie Huntington Whiteley. Unlike previous chapters in his life, with performance required at every turn, this relationship was simple. Rosie loved Jason for who he was, not the fame or wealth. They married in 2016 and welcomed 2 children, Jack Oscar and Isabella. Fatherhood introduced a new challenge: presence without performance. Teaching his children to swim, playing at home, and sharing ordinary moments became his latest form of mastery. Even in this private sphere, the lessons of discipline, patience, and resilience continued to shape him, showing that transformation is not only professional, but deeply personal. Career milestones and advocacy. Jason's filmography reflects both box office power and dedication to craft. Hobbs & Shaw, 2019, earned $13 million for him. The Meg grossed $530 million, and The Beekeeper, 2024, added $15 million more. Films bearing his name have now grossed over $8 billion, making him one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood history. Beyond fame, he advocates for stunt performers' recognition at the Academy Awards and supports charities like Together for Short Lives. He trains 6 days a week, not for vanity, but because discipline saved his life when nothing else could. Legacy. Lessons of transformation. Jason Statham's story is a testament to transformation, not mere talent. Every failure, every lost opportunity, every street corner shaped a man capable of extraordinary achievement. The Olympic podium that eluded him became the global stage. The diving career that ended in disappointment became a skill that saved him. Poverty forged resilience that translated into business, film, and personal growth. His journey reminds us that the value of skill, discipline, and perseverance often emerges years after the struggle. And the lessons we endure in hardship can fuel triumphs far beyond what we imagined. Conclusion. Keep diving. Jason Statham's life is proof that adversity can be the most powerful teacher. From Shirebrook streets to Hollywood's global stages, every hardship contributed to his transformation. The skills that felt like failures, diving, martial arts, and survival on the street, became his life-saving, career-defining tools. His story is a reminder: keep pushing, keep diving, and trust that the lessons of struggle will endure. Even when the water is dark, the surface distant, and the dream seems lost, persistence and discipline can turn every trial into the foundation of an extraordinary life.